It's game. Time and Philadelphia, as the crowds at Wells Fargo Center look to cheer on the 76ers. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to Detroit. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Robinson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
To the left side wing. From the wing. Tries again, and Embiid lays it in.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Now, here's Vonleh. Hardaway with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And Ben Simmons, who missed the first season in the NBA with an injury. Boy, Greg, was he worth the wait.
And you knew he'd be a special kind of player after being taken first overall. But he is so unique in how great of a player he is. His ability to command attention on offense without having a great outside shot really is something you just don't see in today's NBA.
Pass to Dotson. Now, here's Vonleh. And the dunk by Vonleh.
Not an explosive leaper. Vonleh does have the length to get to the rim, and you just love to see that aggressiveness there.
Outside, Simmons. Saric, right side. Unloads. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Ntilikina. Outside Hardaway. The three. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Goes up again.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. returning to New York with a 4-year, $71 million contract that surprised many. He's got to shoot better than he did last season to be worth that kind of money.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And Hardaway, of course, the son of former All-Star point guard Tim Hardaway, who played with the Warriors in the Heat.
Yeah, I mean, Hardaway Jr. much more comfortable, I think, off the ball in terms of spotting up and attacking. Definitely has worked on his ball handling and creating a little bit more of his own offense.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
and getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset trying to push the action until somebody stops them. Nobody there to do it that time.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Dotson. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's good, 2 points.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, scratching my head a little bit about how the defense is trying to play this. No one there really contesting the shot.
Redick for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, JJ doing a great job deciding on that pick and roll play with what to do with the basketball. Deceptively crafty when he gets in that set.
Here's Ntilikina. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 17-footer. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
Pass to Covington. And here's Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Dotson. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Ntilikina. Now Hezonja. Lets it go with a 3. Ben Simmons with the rebound. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Look at the New York Knicks, desperate to compete again and get themselves back into the playoffs. Remember, 1973, their last championship year. With the likes of Willis Reed, Walt Frazier, Earl the Pearl Monroe. Maybe they could use a couple of those guys now.
The Knicks making a switch here. The 76ers leading by 3. Fires at the elbow. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's Simmons. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Pass to Ntilikina. Embiid with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Hardaway over Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
A fearless shooter and a remarkable dunker. Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a valuable rotation guy that you just want to have consistent effort from. And I think he's reaching that level now.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Covington's shot is off.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yep, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Here's Dotson. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Dotson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside, Simmons. Now Muscala. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Ntilikina can't hit. Now the 76ers with it. Pass to Embiid. Wide open look. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Were those guys back on defense? I didn't see them. Somehow someone missed an assignment. Luckily, he bricked the mid-range.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. One of my favorite moves is the Euro step. I know it's one of yours as well. There are a lot of guys that can do it well.
Well, I got to see Manu Ginobili step around me for years in San Antonio. But I think James Harden is still the most devastating Euro step player we have in the game. There's something about the lefties, isn't there, Kevin? We have a hard time figuring
they
a
throw
lefty
you off.
out.
They throw you off automatically just by the left hand.
Right.
Then they add the little side step.
And James Harden with the shiftiness and the way he moves the ball around and draws contact. I know there are a lot of people that get aggravated by that, but he's nearly impossible to stop, especially when he's got his passport with the Euro step.
He slithers. Now here's Lee after the miss from Joel Embiid.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the night. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
A tremendous opportunity for David Fizdale to re-energize his coaching career. Just that short stint he had in Memphis. He's a smart guy, a ton of charisma, which of course the New York fans are going to react to, and try to rework this roster and find some talent and push forward.
New York trailing. Hardaway with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Moutier. Back to Hardaway. From deep three-point range. And that one is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And when it came to hiring Fizdale, the Knicks went so far as to contact their former coach, Pat Riley.
Yeah, Pat, a bit of Knicks royalty with his success in the Big Apple, said this about Fizdale, that he's got a great mind and that he'll be mentally prepared for everything New York throws at him. So a good choice for the Knicks, and we'll see how he performs in the big city.
That puts them in the lead. Lee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He's got no problem shooting off the pass, trusting his teammates will get it to him.
To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Knox misses. 76ers trailing. Outside, Simmons. Shamet. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Some turnovers necessary. That one, not so much.
76ers, Markelle Fultz.
Now here's Fultz. He gets that one. And the 76ers lead by 3.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one, Kevin. Tough to defend against.
Johnson outside. And here's Covington. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Moutier, trailing by 4.
What's interesting about Moutier is how cavernous the gap is between the strengths and weaknesses that he has. On the plus side, he creates shots for himself, but how many of those shots is he actually going to make? The other part about his game, though, is his distribution is pretty solid. So if he plays in the pick and roll, he can find teammates.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Covington. Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in. 1:14 left to play here in the first. Here's Knox. New York moving the ball around. Releases. Shot clock at 6. Here's Trier. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Trier's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Fultz. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now, here's Cantor. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, this is the area where Cantor can really unleash his offensive arsenal. Difficult guy to defend inside.
"17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep. No good.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Yeah, he has that kind of range, but maybe not that time the best judgment.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And will return shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Yeah, if your opponent fails to block out, you get yourself in great position. That was the story of the first quarter for them offensively.
Here's Fultz. On the wing, Chandler. Now Fultz. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Cantor. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Philadelphia. Cantor with it. Guarded by Fultz. Here's Trier. Fires the 3. That shot is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks. Outside, Redick. Beyond the arc.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Trier. Here's Knox. Guarded by Embiid. And the basket by Knox. Knox has got 5 points so far. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Outside, Redick. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Cantor. Shoots over Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid. Redick is in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first. Nothing in the second.
Now here's Fultz. Outside, Redick. Pass to Embiid. Over cancel. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Now, this is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible. Not getting anything to go.
Courtney Lee is on the wing. Trying to find Kanter. Gets it to him. Shoots over Embiid. The shot's good from Kanter. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And a terrific scorer in Europe before he came to the U.S., Kanter has finally gotten used to facing the explosive, athletic defenders that the NBA offers up.
Now here's Chandler. No points in the game yet for him. Over Lee. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From past the arc, traps in the tray. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
That's exactly what you want Moutier doing, seeing the open man and firing that pass over to him for the clean look.
Pass to Chandler. Redick surveying the D. To the middle. Embiid with it. Outside, Redick. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Redick's got 6 points.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
New York calls timeout. And J.J. Redick, a longtime vet in the NBA, but still plays with a lot of energy.
And Redick said he feels like he's been revitalized in the last few seasons with his change of scenery, playing with more joy, and has always been explosive off the ball in his efforts to get open. You can see when he's on the floor, the whole offense seems to pick up their energy.
New York leading by 3. Got a piece of it. Burke with it. To the paint. Pass to Dotson. There's the 3. Chandler with the rebound. And here's Chandler who brings it up for Philadelphia. Right side Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Knox. He's got 5. Burke looking over the floor. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you love the fearless, aggressive attitude. Doesn't let size matter.
Well, he also has that innate ability to just create enough separation. It's a nice move.
That one drops for him.
And Simmons is totally comfortable near the rim, using his body well to get the shot he wants.
Pass to Vonleh. Here's Dotson. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game. Chandler outside. Back to Redick. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Simmons penetrating. Good. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
They can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Burke with the bounce pass. Here's Knox. That one good for 2. Knox has got 7 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Redick. Pass to Chandler. 5 on the clock. Stolen away. Now here's Burke. Over Simmons. Simmons pulls it in.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Pass to Johnson. Now Simmons. It's Redick on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Simmons. He's got 11. Takes the three.
And after doing such a good job with the three ball in that first quarter, don't seem to have the same magic here in the second.
Hardaway for three. The shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Redick. Three-pointer. Knicks with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Developing quality moves inside. Vonleh has the length and power to do more of that.
Now here's Simmons. Johnson outside. Now Muscala, guarded by Robinson. Muscala hits the bucket. Muscala's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the 76ers call time here. Brent, I'm sure there were times, and you've won 2 championships where you thought you were going to win a title, and it didn't happen.
I'll go back to the first night that I thought potentially we were going to win a title with San Antonio, and that was in the 2005 finals against Detroit. We had come back home for a Game 6 that I thought we were going to win, and we did not. And sort of the pressure that mounted after that game to know that we were going to a Game 7 and had lost an opportunity where we really did feel coming off of Game 5 we were going to win. It certainly elevated the intensity of the Game 7, which we eventually won at home for our title in 2005.
Here's Ntilikina. And it's rebounded by Covington. 76ers trailing. And here is Simmons. 11 points in the game. Here's Embiid. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better out there.
Outside Robinson. Left side Hardaway. New York, no good that time either.
It has to be frustrated out there right now. His teammates are really picking up the slack for a lackluster offensive night.
Here's Muscala. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Muscala's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammates.
76ers foul call.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, we're really trying to sell it out there, but the official just, he ain't buying.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Embiid. From about 19 feet. Here's Muscala. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Now Covington. Muscala with the ball. Now Covington. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And another shot. Jump shot is good that time. And the 76ers lead by 3. Pass to Vonleh. Here's Ntilikina. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Dotson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
The 76ers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And with as much news and worry that Fultz's jump shot has caused, you forget just how deadly he is going at the rim.
Yeah, has no problem cutting through the defense like a hot knife through butter. I tell you, Ben Simmons said he hates guarding Fultz in practice as it is impossible to stay in front of him. Just a very shifty player who uses his great handles to get into the teeth of the defense.
Now here's Covington. 5 to shoot. It's not going to go for him. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. I'd like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
.15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Embiid, no good. Outside Hardaway. From deep three-point range. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers. ahead as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Philadelphia leading by 4. To Muskawa. Covington with it. Stolen by Robinson. Moutier with the ball. Inside. Out to Hardaway. Here's Robinson. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Covington. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Knicks. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Robinson. Now Vonleh for the tie. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
And when you give Ntilikina a passing lane, he's going to take advantage, especially in these pick and rolls.
Now here's Simmons. 11 points in the game. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by New York.
Wow, just in shock that he missed that layup. Not a lot of defense there.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Vonleh. Over Saric. The shot by Vonleh no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Now here's Simmons. Shamet. It's rebounded by Von. Pass to Dodson. And here is Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Dotson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And here is Simmons. He's got 11. Embiid wide open.
And they just cannot seem to get it going so far in this half, missing their first 3 shots.
Pass to Vonleh. Back to Hardaway. New York moving it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Ntilikina for the lead. And that one, good. Ntilikina's got his first basket of the night.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Back to Simmons. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Yeah, maybe the halftime cut into some of that rhythm they had in the first half. So far, 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Here's Dotson. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Outside, Simmons. That shot misses. And New York will come the other way.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Hardaway, no good. 76ers trailing. Simmons on the wing. He's got 11. The shot by Sharch, no good. To the wing right side. Back to Hardaway. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Hardaway has got 11.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Covington in the corner. Lets it fly. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And New York making a change here. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And watching Robert Covington and how he plays out there, great 3-and-D guy, the ultimate role player on a team, and he just gels well with his teammates and doesn't force shots.
Now Fultz, picked off in midair. And a fast break now for New York. From 17 feet out. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. And Greg with Covington, he makes a point with his game to take what the defense gives him.
And sometimes that means Covington will go nights where he shoots very little. He's okay with that. He's focused on efficiency and making the best decision for the team. Only cares about wins and a true team player.
Pass to Canner. Here's Dotson. He's covered by Muscala. The 3-ball. Rebound by Muscala.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Right side, Redick. Trying to get something going. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
Count it. Hardaway has got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
That's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
Pass to Chandler. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
I still think there's a chance you string a couple of big plays together and the tide can turn very quickly.
Moutier looking around. Pass to Canner. Over Fultz. Right side Hardaway. Clock at 2.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The Knicks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Redick. Will it go? And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
Trying to extend the possession, so you appreciate the effort. Better just to head down the court sometimes and not give up a team foul in that situation.
Here's Cantor. They get the rebound. Over in the corner, Lee. Knicks working now with a fresh shot clock. Outside Hardaway. Back to Cantor. Pass to Moutier. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Muscala with the ball. Knocks down the 3 ball. Muscala's got 9.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by New York.
Moutier. No dice from the high post. Up top, Fultz. Pass to Muscala. Out to the right wing. From 18 feet away. Unable to get that one. And New York will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Knox. Over Chandler. Knox misses. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Fultz. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Was shot by Redick, no good.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
Hardaway from outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Now here's Fultz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And love the high motor Fultz brings to the floor. Really puts the defense in a tough spot whenever he drives inside.
Fultz. 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Here's Trier. That one wide left.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And Fultz is a menace inside. Superb at making the D foul him when he's this close to the basket.
2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Moutier. And the rejection by Embiid. Back to Moutier. Here's Knox. Guarded by Fultz. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
And the 76ers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Simmons. Chandler inside the line. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's New York. They're on an 18-5 run here. Here's Trier. Rebound by the 76ers. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And Cantor pulls it down. New York leading by 9. Right side, Lee. From the wing. Here's Azania, and it falls over the rim and in. Azania's got his first points of the night. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Saric outside. Over in the corner, Chandler. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Cantor. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, he's certainly able to shoot over the top of people. High percentage look right there from the mid-range.
Now here's Burke. Pass to Azania. And the three off target. The 76ers trailed by 9.
And really, this is where you want to just let the clock wind down.
Yep, unless you get a great look that's impossible to pass up, use the time wisely.
Here's Trier. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. Right back after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. New York leading by 7. Basket counts. Trier's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for New York.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Chandler outside. Up top, Simmons. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
Pass to Trier. Now here's Cantor, covered by Redick. The 10-footer. That shot is off. Good D by Embiid. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Back to Redick. It's up a 3. No good that time.
And they continue to control the glass.
3-pointer. And Azania gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 10.
at least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
Now here's Embiid. Excellent D from Cancer. The Knicks leading by 10. Back to Burke. Pass to Trier. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Burke, covered by Reddick. Burke can't get it to go.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Now Embiid. It's Reddick on the wing. In the corner, Simmons with it. The 15-footer will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's New York. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Burke. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's good for 2. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead. Simmons with it. Lobbed up there for Chandler.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Over to the wing. Here's Trier. Back to Burke. Takes a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Embiid. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Pass to Lee. From the arc. And Simmons with the rebound.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
And they pick up 2.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Here's Burke after Ben Simmons' bucket. Back to Burke. Down low. They get a hand on it. Chandler with the steal. Outside for Reddick. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And now just a 3-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Coach Fizdale was going over with his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Philadelphia with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Tries it from 9. Again, Philadelphia.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Here's Ntilikina. Outside Hardaway. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hardaway has got 19 points.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Pass to Embiid. Covington with it. Launches it. And no good that time.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Dotson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Simmons. Embiid inside. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. And now the Knicks on the break. Knox misses.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
Sometimes the easy play is the right play. You take a chance and you go for that big finish.
A good look from Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Fader on the way. That one goes in. And that's 18 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Shamet. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
The aggressiveness has picked up on both sides of the floor, and I'm not sure what took them so long to muster that, but here we are.
Now here is Muscala. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now Robinson. Here's Dotson. From deep. The offensive rebound. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Goes up again. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter. Timeout called the 76ers. And last season, LeBron said that the Knicks made a mistake passing on Dennis Smith Jr. in the draft. Of course, they took Frank Ntilikina out of France.
Yeah, a little shade thrown Ntilikina's way last season. Of course, he's one of the youngest players in that draft, and so plenty of time for this young man to fulfill his potential.
J.J. Redick.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Embiid. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Hardaway for 3. And Simmons with the rebound.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Pass to Embiid. Outside, Redick. Over Hardaway. The shot by Redick, no good. Here's Ntilikina. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ntilikina. Dotson can't hit.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
To the inside. Outside for Reddick. Pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Charge has the open look. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Knicks with the lead. Fires, high post. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And here is Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Back to Reddick to take the lead. And the 3 ball is good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And why would you not go to the best shooter on the floor, J.J. Redick, living for that moment?
Here's Hardaway. Yes, that goes in. Hardaway has got 7 points for the quarter.
That is a gutsy shot from Hardaway, and he comes through.
And the 76ers call time here. The score knotted at 77. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reddick. Simmons on the wing. And here's Embiid. Good!
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome.
Now here's Hardaway. Pulls it up. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Stolen.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
And that goes for every possession. They can't come up empty at all anymore.
Hardaway for 3. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, the former Dookie, J.J. Redick, has carved out an incredible role as one of the league's most deadly shooters. And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Time working against them here.
Got to grab a quick score and a foul, and even then it might be too late.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. It's a 6-point ball game.
So important to just stay poised, go through your routine. He did a good job there of just keeping his composure and putting those 2 away.
New York calls timeout. They trailed by 6. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Definitely. Everything has to happen perfectly just to give them a chance.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. New York calls timeout. They trail by 5. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. three from the inbound. Rebound by the 76ers.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Here's Burke. No good on the quick three. So Philadelphia wins it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up.